it work? Let's find out. On March 3rd, 1969, NASA launched Apollo-9, the third crewed mission in the Apollo program from Kennedy Space Center. This mission was unique because it was the first test flight of all the equipment that would be used for a moon landing. Crew: Commander James McDivitt, Command Module Pilot David Scott, and Lunar Module Pilot Rusty Schweickart. A critical job: test the Lunar Module, or LM, in Earth orbit. But why was Apollo-9 so important? Think of Apollo-9 as the dress rehearsal for the moon landing. The mission's primary objective was to test the lunar module in space to make sure it could function properly and safely when used in the moon's orbit. The Apollo-9 spacecraft was composed of two main parts: the Command Service Module, CSM, and the Lunar Module, LM. The CSM, named Gumdrop, housed the crew and was equipped with all the systems needed for communication, navigation, and re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. The LM, named Spider, was designed to detach from the CSM, land on the moon, and return. One of Apollo-9's key tasks was to test the undocking and redocking procedure between the CSM and LM in orbit. For the moon landing, this maneuver would be crucial. The LM would separate from the CSM, descend to the moon's surface, then launch back up and dock again with the CSM for the journey back to Earth. On day 5, the LM was put to the test. McDivitt and Schweickart entered the lunar module, undocked from the CSM, and flew it independently for the first time. They performed multiple maneuvers, including firing the descent and ascent engine. This was essential to validate the LM's ability to operate in space and its engine's capability to control descent and ascent. Another critical test during Apollo-9 was the extravehicular activity, or EVA. Schweickart exited the lunar module and conducted a spacewalk, testing the portable life support system, the suit astronauts would wear during the moon landing. This EVA was crucial for understanding how astronauts would move and work on the moon's surface. After completing their maneuvers, McDivitt and Schweickart redocked the lunar module with the command module, proving that this delicate procedure could be done safely and effectively in space. The mission showed that the LM systems, life support, navigation, and propulsion, worked as intended. After 10 days in orbit, Apollo-9 successfully returned to Earth, splashing down in the Atlantic Ocean on March 13, 1969. The mission was a success, confirming that the lunar module was ready for its ultimate task, landing on the moon. So that's how Apollo-9 worked, paving the way for Apollo 11 and humanity's first steps on the moon.